What's that?
What do you want the odds?
Like right now?
Well, for the pregame.
Oh, so I'll be interviewing Coach Weinfertner, and we'll do it right under the basket right down there. So,
financial with new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafaleteria, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and Central with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff.
The YMCA's for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic.
Rusty are a little anxious as a number one, so that'll be our first 5-minute thing to watch there is how does Auburndale come out and how do they match up against Spencer, who, like I just said, played on Tuesday, so they're somewhat warmed up. At least they're familiar with the playoff atmosphere, having beat Athens at home on Tuesday night in these playoffs. So got a lot to look forward to tonight. Again, number 1 seed Auburndale, number 8 seed Spencer, and I'll be quiet for a little bit, let you enjoy the Auburndale pep band, and then we will join up with Auburndale head up there. Good, okay. All right, guys, we're here with head coach Chad Weinferner. Coach,
what makes us different? With the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrate.
all right, very nice national anthem there by, again, live stream. You're watching Auburndale Apaches, Spencer Rockets in boys regional semifinal action. They will play, again, Beslick 17 points per game and reached his 1,000-point career threshold on Tuesday night up in Athens. Did it on a free throw in the first half. Beslick able to save the ball there from going out of bounds, and they Rockets continue their offense. Dribble the ball off his foot, though, and landed in the hands of Cale Jacoby. Weinferner pushes up to Schmutzer. Ertl top of the key. Wright will pop for three from there. Good! Colton Wright, three-pointer, and the scoreboard is lit for the first time tonight at 17:06 to go, and it's a 3-0 Auburn. Weinferner up and good. Schmutzer looked up. Ertl dishes inside. Yes, position inside. It's up and good. Some of these basketball players out of the way down low, and he's done that. All sophomore, averages 10 points a game. He's got 5 already. Swings it all the way around over to Schmutzer. Schmutzer free throw line, back out to Ertl. Ertl down to Yeski. That's his spot down there. Got bottled up though. Ertl for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. And they're going to call a jump ball there. Yeski only had about 3 fingers on that ball, but able to out-muscle number 32, Brandon Much, with just those 3 fingers. That's what I'm telling you guys. His strength here is something else. All right, so 19-13, 7:24 left. We haven't taken a break yet, so let's take one now, and we'll be right back. You're watching Tri-Media live stream.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, and we're back. Again, thank you guys for watching this Tri-Media Live broadcast of high school basketball, WIAA 2018 playoffs. We're here in Auburndale, Tim Anderson Gymnasium, Auburndale Apaches, Spencer Rockets. Auburndale is the 1 seed, Spencer the 8. Auburndale up 18-13. Schmutzer diving for loose ball, and it's tipped out on Auburndale, so Spencer retains the ball. Then thanks for watching. While I have your attention, make sure to let all your friends know about our live streams we got going on here. You found us, so let them find us. Give them a quick note, send them a text. Tell them we've got big-time high school basketball going on tonight at all of our channels. We've also got Marshfield Mosinee and Stratford down at Gale Electric Trimpolo. As Beslick pulls up, no. And the follow rebound, Much scores for the first time tonight. Auburndale quickly down. Jacoby up, no good. Gets his own rebound, up again, fouled, and he'll shoot 2. So lots of games to choose from tonight, all big-time playoff games, all regional semifinals. And the pressure heats up now as we are at game number 2 of these 2018 boys WIAA playoffs. First for Jacoby is up and good. Second also good, so Jacoby's got 4 on the night. Still Colton Wright and his 2 3-pointers lead Auburndale with 6 points. 2015, 6:37 left in the first half. Neiman with the ball, gets it over to Beslick. Cash now stares down Weinfertner. Sophomore going up against each other there. Neiman on the screen from Beslick. Beslick rolls off that screen, gets it back. Neiman now top of the key, and he traveled. Tough call there, as Spencer had their offense set up just what they wanted, and unable though to convert a traveling violation. Now Auburndale back with the ball. Ertl to Jacoby. Schmutzer circles around. Ball dances off the end of his fingertips and back into his hand. Schmutzer now in the lane, spins right up with his right hand, no good. Jacoby down with the rebound, gets it out to right. Weinfertner dials up a three. No. Rebound kept alive for now. And we've got a travel there by Colton Wright. You see that call made very often. And no doubt he's rolling as he's moving around on the floor there, and that's a travel 98% of the time. .5:30 left. Spencer with the ball, down by 5. Brett Cash over to Bacon. Got 2 sophomores and a junior on the floor for Spencer right now. Beslick the only one of 2 seniors. He and Neiman, 23 and 24. So, experience and inexperience. Bacon gets it over to Caro. Caro in and out. Brandon Much in and out. Weinford all the way down the court to Wright. Wright gets the ball up against Beslick. Ertl now in the lane. Gives it up to Yeski. Yeski off the backboard and good. Again, Cash brings it up. Beslick pops for 3 off the back of the rim, no good. No real offensive identity right now for Spencer, and they've struggled to score points here in these last 5 minutes or so. Really struggled, and you'll have that when there's no true offensive identity, no real flow of the offense. Tough to get in a rhythm there, and it looks like they're just attempting to feel out Auburndale, but in the meantime, they're deciding and decoding Auburndale. Auburndale has opened up a 7-point lead and looking for more, and so sometimes by the time you get that squared away, it's a little too late in the score column. As Ertl dribbles around Beslick and off Jacoby. And then Bacon, losing balance out of bounds, throws it off the back of Jacoby's leg and saves possession for the Rockets. And we've got an offensive foul now, so another wasted possession for Spencer. And we'll see who this is on here. Beslick there on the push-off, trying to get open down low, and he racks up his first foul, but more importantly than that, loses possession. And when you need points, an offensive foul is about the worst thing that you can have happen. As Weinfertner gets the ball and jumps from 6, up off the back of the rim, no good. Fought underneath, ball still loose. Still loose. Looks like a hockey situation there where the goalie falls on the puck and you don't know where it is. You just eventually blow the whistle and call a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Auburndale. Colton Wright off, no. Bacon tips the ball out of bounds, gets it back in. Ertl standing right there, back to Weinfertner for 3. Timber! Cooper Weinfertner for 3. Bacon here, looking to move around. Ertl hesitates, gets it under, up. for Much, no good. Fouled though on the play, so Much will shoot 2. It's the clock stopped in the meantime. 3:13 left in the half, and Spencer down by 10. They'll look to get points here with the clock stopped before halftime. Rattles it in, and Much connects on his first. Much lines up number 2. Off the back of the rim, no good. So gets 1 point there with the clock stop. Trims the lead to 9. And Weinferner now with the ball. Gets it over to Ertl, back to Weinferner, and Bacon tipped the ball, and Weinferner's going to get called with the foul as he grabbed Bacon as Bacon was making his getaway to the basket. Again, you are watching a Tri-Media live stream. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to let all your friends know. By this time, it is likely too late to make it down, especially if you're traveling from anywhere outside of 10 miles of Auburndale. So stick right here. Let your friends know how to watch, and we can all have fun tonight. Neiman now at the far wing. Dribbles around with no real intent, and this is, I was talking about just a few possessions ago, no real offensive identity here for Spencer. And that can lead to some dry spells, and they're going through a bit of a dry spell right now. They've got 1 point in the last 6 minutes. Much comes up empty there, and then we've got a push on Ellefson, I believe. Oh, Neiman with the foul. Picks up his 3rd. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. Is a good ball handler and a senior with that leadership on the court. So he's going to sit now for the rest of this half. And Auburndale now with the bonus. So Ertl at the line. He'll have at least 1. And up and good. Cam Ertl hits the scorebooks for the first time tonight. He's got 1. Auburndale's led by Weinferner with 7. Ertl's second is up and rattles in. And Auburndale now up to their biggest lead of the game, 11, 27-16. 2:15 left to go. And they've got Beslick doubled up here on the sideline, able to get it out though to Cash. Doubled again. So Auburndale's willing to let some of the other players go free here, but they're going to keep an eye on Beslick. Beslick pump fake, no. Gets it out to Bacon. Bacon jab step against Schmutzer. He gets cut off. Over to Cash. Cash's shot fake is not bought. Bacon dribbles all the way around to the baseline. No. Cash is left open for 3. He pops off the front of the rim, no good. Schmutzer rebound. Schmutzer all the way to the lane off the back, no. Brought down by Jacoby, and he's fouled by Austin Bacon. Jacoby now to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Jacoby lines it up, lets it go, and it's good. Jacoby now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Jacoby's bonus free throw is on its way, and it's also good. And again, Auburndale extends their largest lead of the game. They're up now by 13, 29-16 with 1:13 left in the half. Spencer now at this point, again, 1 point now in the last 8 minutes of play. They have really struggled on the offensive end. That 1 point was a Brandon Much free throw at around the 4-minute mark, and that's been it. That's been it since about 8:30 as Beslick drives up and no good. And he's fouled, though. He'll shoot 2. Beslick's got 4 on the night, far off the pace of his season average of 17. First one on its way and off the back of the rim, no good. Shot number 2 for Jack is up and also off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, eventually brought down by Cam Ertl. Ertl in the corner, harassed by Beslick. We've got 40 seconds to go in the half. Auburndale breaks the press all the way out to Wilcott, and they'll set up from there. Wilcott looks in, no. Schmutzer under 30 seconds. And Auburndale up by 13, their largest lead of the game. And looking for more as they head to half. And they've got ideas here on last shot. They've had some opportunities here to drive, but no. And now we've got a foul underneath the basket on Auburndale, so they will lose that last shot privilege. Give the ball back to Spencer. Had a push off underneath. Now we wind towards 10 seconds now. Cash gets the ball up and over. Beslick with the ball, 3 seconds left. Beslick with the drive, up with his right hand, no good. Tip is up, no good. And no points there for Spencer. And we go to halftime with Auburndale up 29-16 over Spencer. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be back with our halftime stats. We'll be right back. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville.
The YMCA is for healthy living. YMCA.
Here at Tim Boys basketball, and the number 1 seed Auburndale Apaches hosting the number 8 seed Spencer Rockets. This is Division 4 of the WIAA 2018 state basketball playoffs. We're at halftime. Auburndale's up 29-16. And here are the scores for Auburndale. Cooper Weinfertner leads all scores tonight with 7. Cale Jacoby and Colton Yeski with 6. Colton Wright also 6. He scored the first 6 points of the game, quiet since then. And Cam Ertl and Kason Schmutzer each with 2. For Spencer, as follows, Austin Bacon leads the Rockets with 5. Jack Beslick 4, Brandon Much 3, and Colin Neiman, Nate Caro each with 2. The big story in the first half, at least from what I saw, the Rockets have scored 1 point in the last 8.5 minutes of play and fell behind by these 13 points that we're talking about now. At that point, it was about a 3 or 4 point game, but only 1 point, and they really have not had any offensive identity to speak of. If I was to tell you what type of offensive style the Rockets are playing, I wouldn't be able to tell you that because they're a little bit scattered right now. A little bit, maybe even just, not quite shell-shocked, but just unsure right now. Auburndale defense playing tough, and Spencer not able to find a go-to scorer, at least to this point, and I'm sure that's what Coach Reckner is talking about right now in the locker room, is how to find an identity, find a pattern, and find a way to score. 1 point in 8.5 minutes, second half. A little bit different with Auburndale. They've had actually passed up a lot of opportunities, I thought, to score, and always looking for that best shot, even passing up good shots, and that has got them out to this 29-16 lead. So we've got 6 minutes left until we start the second half. Again, I'll remind you, we're also broadcasting tonight from Mosinee as Marshfield and Mosinee tangle in Division II playoff action, Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
The YMCA's for youth development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
All right, we are just about ready here for second half action. Again, guys, it's Jason with the Zaleski Sports Show. Quick update with that. We will have highlights of all three games that we are streaming tonight. Those highlights will be available Saturday morning. So check out that. If you're just staying tuned just to this game, you can catch all those highlights. Go to Facebook at Zaleski Sports Show and find all three of those highlights: Marshfield Mosinee, Stratford Gale Electric Trempealeau, and this game that we're watching right here. And we are underway in the second half in Auburndale. Spencer with the ball first. Beslick with it. Beslick stopped by Schmutzer at the top of the key. Gets it out to Bacon. Beslick drives inside the lane all the way up. And the offensive foul on Jack Beslick. Basket no good anyway. We search here for scores of those other games. I will keep you up to date as they come in. We should be getting those here any minute. Weinfertner baseline. Gets it out to Jacoby. A little tight pass there. Beslick was on the line. Auburndale will retain possession. Tight window there to get that ball into Jacoby. Good effort nonetheless. Auburndale now. Weinfertner inbounds under Basket baseline out to Ertl. Right into Jacoby. Jacoby double team from there. Weinfertner shows the ball, brings it back down. Beslick on him. Jacoby up, no good. Fights for the rebound. Schmutzer with it up with the right hand and good. And he's fouled on the play.
That's the foul number 23, Jack Beslick. That's his third personal foul, second team foul. Casey Schmutzer shooting only one free throw.
And one free throw, no good. So Schmutzer unable to complete the three-point play. Does put his Apaches up by 15 here in the early stages of the second half. Bacon now with the ball, stares at Weinfertner. Dribbles around over to Beslick. Neiman here with the ball. No. Gets it out to Caro. Caro all the way up to Bacon. Bacon looking to jab step and ends up traveling. Turnover and going the other way. Right into Weinfertner. Weinfertner. Shot fake, no. Kicks it all the way back out to Ertl. So Spencer now change up their defense a little bit. Went to a zone coverage. Jacoby, though, muscles away with the rebound and good. Jacoby on the board. He now has 8 on the night. And we've got a timeout, Spencer. Let's see here. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here. We'll talk just for a little bit as we see now Spencer's adjustments. They're going to a kind of a 2-3 matchup zone on defense, looking to create some disturbances there with Auburndale and slowed them down just a bit. Problem still remains, though, on their offensive end. Spencer now, their drought continues. 2 minutes, 2 seconds into this half, so they're now at over 10 minutes. And 1 point scored in those last 10 minutes for the Spencer Rockets, and that will equal a 17-point deficit almost every time. They're down 33-16, 15-58, so we're just over 2 minutes into the second half. Coach Reckner talked to his Rockets, and we are back and ready for basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an official timeout on the floor for some maintenance work that needs to be done. Once again, the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of the Edgar Nielsville game.
Hey, we'll be right back as they take care of the court. Hang on.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
All right, we're back and just cleaning up the Auburndale side of the court here. As we've had, well, doesn't pay to speculate what it is. We're going to get a clean up and we'll be back underway here in just a minute. We're still waiting for scores to come in from around the area. I heard PA announcer here say that Edgar was leading Nielsville at halftime. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game Saturday. If Auburndale wins, that game will be played here. That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. If Spencer were to win, then it's the winner of Edgar Nielsville that would host the regional final tomorrow at 7 p.m. Neiman out inbound for Spencer as they look to fix their offensive woes. It has been just plain woeful here for Spencer on the offensive end. As Cash now on the near side wing looking in as motion offense now has developed for Spencer. That's our First recognizable offense for the Rockets in the second half. Foul on the reach-in by Schmutzer. Kaysen's first foul of the game and their first team foul of the half. Spencer with 2 fouls in the early goings. Here Caro is up and good, and they're back on the board now. Nate Caro gets the inbound pass. A nice inbound play there set by Coach Reckner, and Spencer now on the board for the first time in the second half. 15-20 left now as Auburndale stays patient as they work through this. Work through this 1-3-1 zone is what it's really turned out to be. Jacoby had a chance for an and one, missed the shot. He'll shoot free throws. A 1-3-1 defense, probably the best that Spencer can do against what's going on here. Just enough flexibility to still guard the outside and collapse down low when they get the ball in, and Jacoby's first one is up and good. You can easily collapse that defense when the ball does get sent in. And at the very least, just something different for Auburndale to look at, as Spencer will need a big-time comeback in this game. Jacoby's up and good. Jacoby's now first into double figures tonight with 10. Beslick now brings the ball down. Over to Neiman. Neiman looks in from the far wing, dribbles through his legs and around. Cut off by Schmutzer there. Schmutzer's got him right in his crosshairs, so no go there. Beslick back with the ball. Beslick's best off the drive. And he drives, spins in the lane, pulls up from 8 feet, bounces off the front of the rim. No. Jacoby rebound. Good attempt there by Beslick. Just about had it, but he's been off just about 2 inches off on his shots all night, and it's resulted in him having 4. Weinferter now with the ball on the near side. Gets it into Schmutzer, over to Jacoby. Off finally on Bacon. Good defense there by Austin Bacon, able to contest that pass inside. Forces Auburndale to inbound from under the basket. Ertl up top with the ball. Weinferter steps into a 3, good! Weinferter now joins Cale Jacoby with 10 points, both of those guys with 10. 38-18, biggest lead of the night for Auburndale now, pushed up to 20 with 14 left to go. Beslick again looking to dribble drive. He's in the lane, steps through, blocked from behind. Colton Wright had the block. Beslick gets the ball back up, no good, fouled in the play. Beslick will shoot 2. Jack's second free throw of the night, missed his only attempt in the game in the first half. He'll have 2 here. First one's on its way, and good. Beslick now on the board for the first time in the second half. Second one, rainbows in and out. Jacoby pulls down the rebound off to Schmutzer. Auburndale now looking to dissect this 1-3-1 zone put up by the Rockets here, new in the second half. Had to change something coming out of the locker room, and that's the big change that Spencer had, and it has slowed down Auburndale just a bit, but not much a defense can do when the offense isn't able to score. Ball tipped away on the inside. Again, Bacon with quick hands. Ball stays with Auburndale. Nice inbound play to Schmutzer. He's left all alone. Forgot about was Kaysen Schmutzer. Good thing he remembered how to make the basket as he brings it in for 2. He's got 6 on the night. Cash at the top. Looks to Beslick, gets it out to Jack. Neiman replaces Beslick. Spot on the court with the ball, gets it into Jack. Jack pops from 8 feet off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound though, Beslick picks up the loose change on the court, gets it over to Cash. Cash over to Neiman. Got a halftime update from Mosinee. Marshfield 36, Mosinee 31. That was a 2-point game earlier about a month ago. Mosinee beat Marshfield 73-71. Marshfield, though, having the best of them so far, up by 5 at halftime. That shot's blocked by Yeski. Yeski says, "Not today." Back come the Apaches. Jacoby down low. Schmutzer through his hands. Beslick the other way. Neiman was open for a minute. Jack's going to take it himself. Stripped by Weinfertner. And they're going to call a foul on Cooper as Beslick was headed to the rack. Strong drive there by Beslick, and Weinfertner prevents the basket, picks up his second foul. Weinfertner can't believe the foul was called. He said, "I had all ball on that one." And he's going to take a break. Weinfertner's third foul of the game. Beslick gets it in the lane again from 8 feet and just can't find that shot right now. The rebound off to Yeski, and Auburndale again now, 21-point lead, 40-19, under 12 to go. Yeski under the basket, right hand good. Colton Yeski, nice finish under the basket, started on the weak side, went strong, right hand, and good. Beslick now looking to finish strong. This is his senior year. He and Neiman on the floor right now, both seniors. And Ellefson, also a senior on the court. So these three potentially seeing their high school basketball careers come to an end here in Auburndale as Spencer trails 42-19. Ellefson for three, and it's good. Just as I mentioned his name, Lucas Ellefson Sr. says, "We're going to live just a little bit longer here tonight." 11 minutes to go. 20-point lead, though, for Auburndale. Wilcott at the top. Looks over Beslick's head, gets it over to Schmutzer. Cam Ertl left alone on the other side. Marth now with the ball. Schmutzer drives, right hand up's too strong, gets his own rebound, left hand is up, no. And Spencer unable to get the rebound under the basket, tipped out of bounds by Neiman, and Auburndale, the recipient of the Rocket turnover. We're going to have a duo of Rockets come in. Caro and Bacon in. Much and Neiman out. Nice round of applause there by the Spencer faithful who made the trip all the way down as Yeski gets the ball up and good. Ellefson again. Ellefson again with back-to-back threes now, and senior Luke Ellefson not going to go quietly. Beslick with the block. He's called, though, with body from behind, and Cam Ertl goes to the line now for two. Beslick's fourth foul, and again, Jack Beslick, senior, 1,000-point scorer with 4 fouls, and he is in danger of his basketball career coming to an end here shortly. Ertl's first is up and good. Neiman in, Beslick out. So they'll save Jack and his 5th foul here for a little bit later in the game. That one rolls off for Ertl. Cam now, 3 points on the night. Basket and a free throw to account for his total. Neiman over to Cash. Cash back to Neiman. Neiman dribbles around, gets caught down low, travels. And Colin Neiman there with a turnover. Ball back to Auburndale.
Yeah, well, at halftime, it was 34-32 Stratford.
Stratford up 34-32 at halftime over Gale Electric Trempealeau. That game now, though, underway in the second half, so we'll update that later on near the end of this game as that ball is tipped out and remains with Auburndale. So both Stratford and Marshfield, both Tigers winning at halftime tonight. We'll keep those scores coming in as this game progresses. Auburndale comfortable game. We could have three of our local teams heading to regional finals. That ball is saved, but saved into the hands of Colin Neiman. Brings it all the way down. Looks inside, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Ellefson. Cash inside, spins, shoots off the front of the rim, no good. Caro's rebound attempt is off. Weinfertner all the way to the rack is up, good! What a shot by Cooper Weinfertner, dribbled it all the way, arcing shot off the glass, fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Now, down by 7 with 10 to go. Shot up by Neiman, and it's good. Shot up and good, and he's got a three-point opportunity here. Four fouls now for Colton. So Weinfertner back in the game with 3. Wright out with 4. Neiman's shot, no. Ertl rebound. Double under the back. And foul is going to be called on Ellefson. Nope. With the foul. Both he and Ellefson were there, putting pressure on Ertl. Guess you could pick either one of them, and the pick was made there, and it's Caro's third foul. Weinfertner now drives, stops from 12. He's fouled, though, on his way up. Shot's no good. He'll shoot 2. Weinfertner's made all 3 of his free throws tonight. He goes to the line now for his 4th and 5th attempts. Shots on its way and good. Again, Cooper, one of the best free throw shooters in all of central Wisconsin, so no surprise here that he's 4 for 4 on the night and looking for 5 of 5 as this one leaves his hand, and it's good. (54-30), 6:15 left to go. Game no longer in doubt here, I don't believe. So now just a matter of by how many and when starters begin to come out, as Auburndale will play back-to-back games. They will play again here at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And Bacon's going to get called with a foul as he was just caught off balance there, not with any kind of aggression with it, just kind of caught an awkward spot there. Of course, Bacon not happy with the call, but that's the right call. 4th foul for Austin. He'll walk back to the other side of the court and vent his frustration over there. Line now Jacoby, and 1-and-1 opportunity for Kale. First up and good. And earns a second free throw. Second one for Jacoby is up and good. Jacoby now with 12 on the night, and Auburndale and stretching their lead now, 26-point lead, 56-30. Ball into Bacon. Bacon spins over Weinferner, blocked by Cooper. Brought down by Wright. Stolen right back, though, by Bacon and off the foot of and Spencer Ball. Neiman looks a little bit. Ball turned back over to called for it. Nobody got it. We're going to have a timeout for Auburndale. We'll keep it here as they work through that timeout. We'll see if we can wrangle up some more scores from around the area. Again, at last check, Gale Electric Trempealeau was up by 7 over Stratford with 10 minutes left. Marshfield was up by 5 in Mosinee at halftime, and a close game up in Edgar. Edgar 41, Neillsville 40. Don't know how much time is left, but likely in the waning moments of that game, and a little bit closer than a lot of people would have thought, especially the crowd reaction here, a lot closer than the Apaches thought it would be. 41-40 up in Edgar. And Neillsville looking to upset the Wildcats. All right, 5:43 left down in Gale Electric Trempealeau, and it's a 1-point Gale Electric Trempealeau lead over Stratford. So Stratford able to come back in that game, and that one looks now to come down to the wire. Just under 6 minutes to go. Stratford down by 1. Bacon here with the ball as we wind under 3 minutes to go in this game. And again, we're at Tim Anderson Gymnasium here in Auburndale, and Bacon there able to make good from 6 feet. We've got a big lead, though, for Auburndale, 60-35. As Auburndale now will host tomorrow right here from Tim Anderson Gymnasium. They will host the winner of Edgar-Neillsville, and that game is in a big-time question mark category right now. So they will host the winner of that game, though, and perhaps have another look at Edgar. Split, actually, the season series at Edgar. It's much turns and fires and good from 12. So, yes, Coach Weinferner, though, he'd say he'd just take the best of either team. He does not have a preference. Marth gets the ball down low, spins, and he's pushed from behind. No good, and he'll shoot 2 now. Auburndale looking to run clock, but Marth found himself wide open. Had no other real choice but to turn and fire. Marth now with his first, and off the back of the rim, no good. Marth held out of the scorebooks for now. This shot is up and also rims out, so 0 for 2 from the line tonight for Aaron Marth. Neiman with the drive, kicks it out. And a running shot there by Much. Just a bit strong, and Rabb and Wilcott there decide that Wilcott's going to bring the ball up. Rabb, a good three-point shooter. We've seen him before. He's hit plenty of threes on the season. Plays JV ball during regular season, but he's here. And Wilcott fires from the corner, off the back of the rim, off to Marth, and got a minute 20 left. Rabb for 3, good! I'd like to say I don't know these things, but somehow I do. Rabb for 3, and he's done that, like I said, all season in JV ball and varsity action too. He's had plenty of chances to score, and he's made good when those chances have come. And he was left open there. He shot a three-pointer just a few minutes ago that came up long, and he got his distance figured out on that one. Sophomore is Fletcher Rabb. Nice looking shot too, as we see Paul Colross come in the game for the first time, and Erdl is out, and Dylan Pawn in. So all starters are out, and look now to get rest as they'll play in about 23 hours. Beslick hits, finally got his jump shot to go, and we're going to get a quick timeout here, and a congratulations to Jack Beslick on a fine season for the Spencer senior there. Again, he's a 1,000-point scorer, reached that 1,000-point threshold against Athens on Tuesday night. And Neiman and Ellefson, all three seniors come out, and congratulations to all three of those Spencer Rockets seniors, as they've all put in fine careers for the Rockets, and a much-deserved congratulations and a group hug for those three down there, and that's good to see as they now contemplate their life without high school basketball going forward. Or at least as players. Oftentimes, though, some of these guys come back and help their teams from a coaching standpoint, and one example of that is Chad Weinfertner on the bench now for Auburndale. We're under 45 seconds to play here in Auburndale, and the outcome is not in doubt. Auburndale will win this game, up 63-39 now. A rebound brought down by Hunter Wright. Right up ahead to Rab. Rab gets the ball, stops it. Pawn on the drive. He's tripped. And Dylan Pawn will go to the line for points in a playoff game. Could be a valuable notch in his resume as he goes forward. Pawn is a sophomore for the Apaches. We're going to get a nice round of applause here for Austin Bacon, too. He's got 10 points on the night. That's his season average. As Rab now heads out, and in, I don't have a 44 on my roster. I would tell you who it is. As the Auburndale Apaches now have gone almost completely full deep on their substitutions. Pawn's first free throw, though, no good. Shakes off the nerves here, and will line up another one. It's the right-handed Pawn now. Lets that one loose, and off the back of the rim, no good. So missed opportunity for points in the playoffs for Dylan Pawn. Pawn, though, back on defense, finding his defensive assignment, and it's the guy with the ball. 15 seconds to go now in the game as Carroll rises for three long. A rebound brought down by Pawn, so Pawn gets in the scorebook with the rebound. Kicks it out to Hunter Wright. Colross with the drive. Left hand is up. No good. Tip put back, and we are done. 63-39 final score here in Auburndale as the Apaches dispatch the Spencer Rockets. And again, we'll host right here tomorrow night, and this live stream will be right back here again tomorrow night as Auburndale plays the winner of Neillsville-Edgar. And at last check, about 5 minutes ago, Edgar was up by 1, so that final will come in here shortly. And the Apaches will know who they play tomorrow night in the regional final. Again, stay tuned for post-game. We will talk to Coach Wine from
Abbotsford, Appleton.
From the family at Nasonville Dairy. Watching this presentation of live high school sports family farms throughout Wisconsin, and is serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new.
The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
All right, guys, Jason with the Selesky Sports Show. We're here with our highlight house player of the game, Cooper Weinfertner. Cooper, 15 points tonight. You scored 33 last game against these guys. Still, though, on the winning end. Just talk about the win and moving on in the playoffs.
Well, having Colton back was nice. He took some of that scoring load off. Everybody chipped in tonight, got a big win, and now we just got to come ready to play again tomorrow.
Spencer switched up defense, went to a 1-3-1 in the second half. How did that affect anything that you guys were doing?
Well, that took us off our rhythm for a little bit, but once we got back into it, it was just like playing against a man-to-man. Eventually, I switched back. And
Jacoby and Yeski teamed up. They had 30 points together. How much easier is it when they've got 30 for you guys on the outside?
it makes it a lot easier. When we can go in the post, they can score. Opens up kick-out threes, which are a lot easier to take when it's coming right from under the basket, right in your shooter's pocket. That's nice.
Whether it's Neilsville or Edgar, I doubt you care one bit about who that is. What's it going to take, though, to move on and continue your march in the playoffs for you personally?
And we just got to stay focused, keep playing, and no matter who it is, don't take them lightly, and just win the game.
Yeah, good. Okay, so I know you got some rehearsal on what to say here, right? So you know how this part works. You want to hold the microphone or you want me to?
You can hold it.
I can hold